Today we're gonna go over the 3 crappiest guns I own. What's going on, everybody? This is Steve with the Mr. Big Kid channel. Thank you all so much for watching and thank you all for tuning in. Disclaimer, when I go shooting, I always have basic first aid stuff that I carry. Medical kit, this one is from my medic shooting medical kit. Bleed stopper kit, eye protection, and ear protection. Let's get on with the video. Now these guns might not be bad guns, but in my collection, these are the 3 worst guns that I own. It could be because of condition, it could be because of the gun itself, or just how the gun acts, just how the gun behaves and the reliability. So I have 3 guns that I'm gonna show you guys. Let's jump right to it. Gun number 1. Now I know I'm gonna get some flame for this, but it is what it is. Gun number 1 is gonna be my Beretta Thunder, and this one's in 380. There's a couple of reasons why I chose this gun as one of the crappiest guns I have, and let's talk about it real quick. Number 1, it's a cool gun. I do like it. So just because this is one of the worst guns in my collection doesn't mean I intend to get rid of it, because I actually like the gun for one reason or another. Now, reason number 1, the rear sight has always been squishy and it's kind of canted. Now there is like a little screw in there with a spring, and that screw just kind of gets all marred up and jammed up. Number 2, for the size of a gun and a little tiny 380 round that it shoots, it's only a 7-round magazine because it's a single stack 380. So here's the magazine, that's how skinny it is, and you can see the 380 is a tiny little round. It's a relatively big gun for a 380, especially compared to some of the smaller 380s like the Caltech P3AT and some of those other ones. Considering I can have a full powered 9mm in something this size or even slightly smaller, it kind of outdates the gun itself. And there's not a huge recoil difference between 380, 9mm. Just a heads up. That's in my opinion. Some people might think differently. One of the other reasons why this gun is kind of a pain in the butt is because it doesn't really fire reliably. Sometimes that first round it ejects all crooked or it'll stovepipe. It's just not a very reliable firearm, not something that I would like to carry if my life depended on it. Let's shoot it. Firearm number 2 is this guy. This is a Winchester Model 222. It's over 100 years old. Now the reason that I consider this one of the worst guns in my collection is simply because of the condition that it's in. Now it's in fireable condition. You can fire this, and I actually bought this for my son. The sights are horrible and it has a screw holding the stock together because there's a gigantic crack going down the middle. The rifling's actually in somewhat decent condition and there's not really any like pitted rust or anything like that on it. To fire it, you have a simple bolt. The extractor does not work. It does not eject the casing, so you have to kind of fish it out with your fingernail or flathead, screwdriver, knife, something like that. You feed 1 round in, there's no magazine on this, it's a single shot. You close it, then you cock it, and then you're good to go. Let's fire a couple shots real quick. Yeah, got the casing out. All right, let's do one more. This next one's fun. Now, the reason I chose this one, it's a cool gun, and I actually do love it in my collection because my father gave it to me and he's had it ever since I was a kid. Always thought it was the coolest thing. I thought it was a full auto machine gun, but it's not at all. This is a Intratech Tech 22. Now this gun is kind of cool. Really simple operation. Takedown is like super easy. You got your bolt, you could take it out just like that, easy. Horrible reliability, and the barrel's only that long because this is where the chamber is, right here, so your barrel is literally that long. You've got this big pistol right here with a tiny little barrel. The cool thing is it does take the 1022 style mag. So let's see. So with this one also, when you put the magazine in, you got to kind of rock it, then pull it down and pull it forward. Then you have a well-seated mag. But let's fire some shots with it. Oh yeah, it's missing a front sight, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's missing a front sight, by the way.
Glad I got that on camera. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened. Again, man, this magazine just will not seat today. All right, let's do more. Promise you, it's not supposed to do that. I mean, the takedown is really easy, but it shouldn't be that easy. Give it a good slap, maybe that'll hold it together. Oh, nope. Intratech Tech 22.
Intratech Tech 22.
Oh, I got a good feeling about this one now. I will say this gun is very fun when it functions properly. Zero recoil, it feels kind of cool. Horrible ergonomics, like this part right here is actually squared off, so it doesn't really fit your hand well if you like to have a high choked grip. But I guess that's not really, I guess comfort's not really important, right? Seems to be working a little better now. Still a piece of junk though. These are the crappiest guns I own. Like I said, they're not necessarily guns I don't like, they're just not good guns, whether it's a reliability thing, a quality thing, or just a condition thing. But that's it. Intratech Tech 22, it's a really cool gun, but it's a piece of junk. The Winchester Model 222, again, really cool gun. It's just very old, outdated, and like the extractor doesn't work, so fishing that casing out after you fire is a pain in the tush. And number 3 is the Beretta Thunder 380. I actually really like that Beretta Thunder 380. It's just not comfortable to shoot. For a little tiny 380, that gun's really snappy. Reliability isn't really there. A gun that can't deplete the entire magazine consistently is something I don't want to carry if my life depends on it. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.